Coach Vaughan, anxiously awaiting the M&Ms that I know you get after every win.
Yeah, we only get them when we win. I got that from my high school coach, Larry Sellers, who was an incredible man. I watched a lot of games of him eating peanut M&Ms, and every time we lose, I put the score and the date and the team and put it in the drawer and hope to never look at them again. But they're already gone.
They're already gone. Good for you.
That's right. That's a long trip up here, Coach. What the adjustment? It was 0-0 at halftime. You're doing some good things, not being able to sustain some drives. Defensively, you're playing well. What are some of the things that you said to the kids?
Guys, here's what I'm going to tell you. We told our kids from day one in June, we're the gritty 30s. I mean, we got 30 dudes. We got the right 30 dudes. Tonight was humid, hot. The locker room was sweaty. Not from the guys. I mean, that floor had moisture coming out of it. And we harkened back to this summer in the weight room. We closed the doors. There were no fans on. We got it as hot as possible and told the kids, we're going to make you caged animals in here. And we talked about ringing the bell, right? Every time you can go above and beyond what you thought, you max out further than you did, ring that bell. And I think our guys tonight showed that. Yeah, 7-0. It's amazing the score was on a pass, right?
Right.
But, you look at a journey, you never get to the end in one step. So we're going to keep progressing. We're going to get better. I'm just proud of our boys that going both ways. I think our guys' conditioning was incredible tonight. Obviously, they got to hydrate a little bit more at times, but guys kept going out there. We kept rolling different dudes out there. And they got an incredible, tough W.
The work ethic, the off-season work, and the ethic definitely showed forth on the field because you could see Marquette getting tired, and yeah, we saw a couple of cramps, but that's to be expected when it's humid. But the team was they rolled all 4 quarters.
Yeah, I mean, our whole idea is about grit, and we didn't steal from Dan Campbell. We've had it now for a couple of years, but it's first about G stands for guts. Right? These boys have guts that they came out to come play football when a lot of guys are quitting. They want to go to the beach or do whatever. Our guys chose to come in all summer long and work really, really hard. R is resiliency. You got to be willing to pop up. I is intensity and T is tenacity. All summer and all preseason we talked about getting a flat tire. You get a flat tire, you don't pull the car over, take all 4 wheels off and say, well, now what are we going to do? Right. You drive along, you put a spare tire on, whatever it takes to get to your destination, and I think our boys did that tonight.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
And Coach, when we met just about a week ago or so and talking about that is one of the things that you absolutely love about this group of 30 kids is that they continue to play football. Is that because, again, like you said, when so much was going on post-COVID, all this concussion stuff, these kids chose to come out here, and I could tell by the emotion that you had for it, the deep appreciation you had for these kids.
When we sat back in the winter time and met as a team, we talked about no more talking. No more talking about how good you can be or how you're better than this team or that team. You got to show up and prove it. And at the end of the night, the scoreboard will be what it is. If you show up, that's 50% of the battle, right? You just got to show up. And then the next part is go out and prove it. Don't talk about it. Don't draw attention to yourself. Just get out there and prove it. And I look at our team and the amount of guys that we're rolling in there, some guys that didn't get a lot of reps in practice and we have to throw them out when the game's on the line, and they proved it. And, I'm just super proud of our guys, and this is one game. We got Grand Haven next week. We'll enjoy this. We got Little Titan Camp tomorrow morning here at Thurlby. Our boys are excited. I know there's a bunch of Little Titans that'll be excited to hang out with our dudes. And we're just going to keep growing and getting better. We're going to show that grit week in and week out. And again, we didn't steal from Dan Campbell, he stole from us.
Right. We saw a lot of those little kids at halftime running around out there on the field during they're ready to go, Coach, so they're fired up to be out there tomorrow with you.
Yeah, the sense of community. We came to the Titan picnic last week on Friday, and the sense of community that you've built in the program all the way from the Tiny Titans all the way up to varsity is just incredible, and it shows through with the team.
You go to any outstanding program, you got little kids that want to be whoever's on that field on Friday night. And last year, I bring up to guys a good luck card. The elementary kids did it for our guys, and the guys are getting them on the bus down to Granville. And this kid in 3rd grade drew the perfect picture of Will Gaston hurdling a kid in a blue jersey, which was Grand Haven. He did that in that game. He had the number right of the kid that got hurdled. He had Gaston's number right. I tell the kids all the time, they're watching.
Absolutely.
They know, and they want to grow up and be you someday. So, I'm proud of our guys. 7-0, we got a W. There's a lot we can improve on, obviously.
Sure.
A little ball security. Maybe we got away from it in the last few days, but we'll surely get back to it.
Yeah, but it's always good to start the season with a W. And Coach Greg Vaughan, we appreciate your time. We appreciate you bringing the kids up here. Hey, heading down to Grand Haven, a long bus trip there. Looking forward to our first road trip of the season.
Well, let's see if you guys can remember. We are
Titans.
Thanks, guys.
All right,
Coach.
thanks.